Hi, everybody.
你好，各位。
We are very fortunate today.
我哋今日好幸運。
We have the opportunity.
我哋有個機會
to describe
去到睇一睇
the story of the 多波巴
嘅歷史。喜饒堅贊多波巴，或者另一個嘛就係多波山字。山字嘅意思就係佛陀嘅意思。
The most important 14 disciples.
佢亦都咧，佢最重要嗰14位弟子。
Story is like an ocean. Is infinite quality.
佢嘅故事咧，好似海一樣咁大嘅。
The universe.
亦都咧無窮無盡，好似太空一樣。
Maximum 1 hour. So
咁我哋今日咧講嘅咧，就係只係好少嘅一個部分。
Just one grass.
只係咧，猶如好似一個大海裏邊，我哋不一杯水嘅一樣。亦都係咧，只係淺嘗咧嗰個杯裏邊嘅水，只係猶如咁嘅啫。我哋亦都只係可以做到咩啫？就算係咁嘅話，亦都係好重要今日喺呢度。所以
first I'm going to
首先我會係講
the 多波巴 himself story.
多波巴本身自己嘅故事。
A few important points.
幾點咧最重要嘅地方
？We have no time to go details.
我哋冇時間講太詳細。
And then
然之後
I tell that
我會講下
14 disciples.
全部14個弟子嘅故事，好相似嘅，所以我哋會一齊講。然之後
we're going to go
我哋會係
a little bit about
講少少
when they're born, what kind of science, and when they passed away,
當佢哋喺邊度出世啦，點樣出世啦，同埋咧有啲咩跡象咧，出世嘅時候。同埋咧，佢哋離開嘅時候有啲乜嘢特別嘅長兆喺度咧？咁我哋唔打算咧，每一個逐個講。或者我哋可能好幸運咁樣，喺未來我哋會逐個講。OK。
First，
首先咧。
I'm now in the Shambhala, the land of Shambhala.
我而家咧就喺 land of Shambhala 嘅地方啊。
My background is the
我哋嘅背景就係
the representation of the Shambhala Pure Land.
就係香巴拉淨土咧嘅畫像。
Donate us is so good. Thank you so much, Mr.
Hodge。Mr. Hodge 咧送俾我哋嘅。係非常好嘅。
We are very happy.
我哋會好開心。
This important day we can display.
我哋展示出嚟啦。
You're in Shambhala. OK。
我哋全部都咧喺香巴拉。補充一點咧，呢個係由越南嘅學習組咧，係同修組咧係捐出嚟嘅。
When we talking about 多波巴，
當我哋講多波巴嘅時候。
He appears like a normal human.
佢顯現成為一個普通嘅人，但係亦都係
some aspects of his life.
有啲佢嘅生命之中嘅其中一個部分，我哋可以睇得出
that he is not normal human being.
佢唔係一般嘅人喎。
We have to see is his
我哋應該要
exception.
咁睇，呢個係例外嘅。
For instance, the first point is
例如咧，第一點就係
Buddha
佛
prophesies
預言過嘅曾經 喺大法古經嗰度咧曾經預言過
In various sutras
喺唔同嘅經典亦都有描述過
and tantras
亦都喺密族裏邊亦都有預言過。
That is not normal.
呢個唔係一般嘅。
Some lamas we have prophesied.
有啲嘅上師都會有啲
But you have to
預言啦。
interpret it, not very clear, and not too many words.
但係唔會係咁清楚，同埋咧唔會係咁多字嘅。
Is exceptional.
但係對於多波巴嘅預言係例外嘅。首先
many sutras
好多嘅經
tantras
好多嘅密族。
Secondly
第二
very clear
好清楚
and with many words
有好多嘅字好多嘅句子係描述嘅。
Okay, the sutras names maybe I tell you.
嗰個
we
經
know
嘅
the
名咧就
details
係
of the prophesies.
有預言嗰部經嘅
The
名就
name
係
is Dham Sutra.
就係 Dham Sutra， 我哋中文譯做大闊法古經。
The Chenpo.
藏文就 Dham Chenpo。
And then Baraha. And then Suktur number 0. Ushinushi Vijaya Tantra.
寧波姐講好多個嘅密族嘅藏名啦，咁
yeah, and a few more.
亦都咧仲有好多嘅。
Or the content.
佢哋嘅內容
The content of the prophesies also
嗰個嘅預言嘅內容係好
special，
好特別嘅。
It's not like
就唔係好似有啲嘅人
such name this
咁
appears
出現啦
and he practices dharma, he benefits
修法啦度眾生啦，並唔係咁嘅喎，並唔係單止咁嘅喎。
But his saying is
佢係咁講嘅，佛就咁講啦。
Is 多波巴
咧
is appears
就會顯現
as same as Buddha himself's name，
就同佛一樣咁嘅顯現
，same name of Buddha，
同佛嘅名係一樣咁嘅喎。
And he is the Dharma Victoria，
亦都係咧係
So Dharma Victoria
法
means
嘅
his Dharma point of view
勝利者
is more correct than anybody else's。
佢所講嘅佛法咧係冇人能夠再正確得過佢嘅。
He hold the Dharma flag.
佢高舉佢嘅法堂啊。
And he blow the Dharma conch.
佢吹動佢嘅法螺。佢意思咧就係
It's not talking about the physical this object.
就唔係單止講話係一啲物理上面嘅物件，而係佢知道好正確，好正確咁知道所有嘅佛法。
Is that saying？
就係咁講啦。
So that exactly happens。
咁好準確地出現咗喎。後尾當多波巴
born, everybody call him
喺佢出世嘅時候，所有人咧都叫佢做見知者。見知者就係佛嘅其中一個名啦。並稱就呢個係藏文，就係指咧係見知嘅意思。
So this usually is always their followers say these names. Whoever is a Lama, their followers, they can say many incredible titles. But Tolboba's this title is not on his followers.
嘅名稱咧並不是咧係佢嘅信徒先會咁叫嘅，而係所有人咧都係咁樣叫佢嘅。
You know, he went everywhere and he debate everywhere.
所有嘅地方
he knows everything. He has answer for everything.
佢去到所有嘅地方都能夠答所有嘅問題嘅。
That's why everybody
所以所有人都叫佢做遍知者啦。
And also,
而且
all the people,
所有
his
嘅人
region,
所有
call
嘅地
him
方都係叫佢
Sanghi, Torpo Sanghi.
多波生義嘅。
So Sanghi means Buddha.
生義嘅意思咧就只係佛啦。
So that's why
所以
I am saying
我就會
多波巴
講
is
多波巴
exceptional.
就係好特別嘅。
Exceptional real Buddha.
好特別嘅一
There's
個
no
佛
doubt.
陀。冇疑問嘅。
Then you may think, okay, if it's a real Buddha, why
你
his
可以話
teachings
點解
not
一個
as
真正嘅佛
popular as Buddhas? That
然之後
because
點解
our merit,
佢
the
嘅
sentient
教
beings,
法
the
咧
time of
就
the
同
merits. Only incredible merit
同一般
people
嘅教法係唔同嘅咧？
can hear Torpopa's story.
呢個咧
And
嘅意思
even
咧就
much
係因為
more merit you
我哋
require
嘅
to
功德
understand
我哋
his
嘅功
story.
德係唔夠功德
Even
所以
have
係唔能
much
夠
more merit
聽到呢
you
一啲
need
嘅咁偉大嘅教法。
have faith on him. So that's why he is really exceptional.
所以咧就係好特別嘅啦，佢嘅教法。
Okay, that's only
Okay.
talking about a very little.
我就係講咗好少
aspects.
關於多波巴嘅事情嘅
The
啫。
other aspect, if I bring one more,
如果我再講多另一個
all the
方面
Tibetan
嘅話，
masters,
所有嘅西藏大師
they are great because they
都係
try
同
to
意
understanding the
去
Indian masters, Mahasiddhas.
去知道一啲
Panditas
印度嘅大成就者啊
They
，Mahasiddha
teaching.
佢哋嘅教法，
But Torpopa is
但係多
not
波巴
that.
就唔係咁喎。
Okay? Torpopa
多波巴
actually
實際上
he
係
go beyond that.
即係超越呢一
And
啲印
he
度嘅教
went
法，
straight away Buddha's teachings. Buddha
亦
himself.
都咧係最接近咧佛陀嗰個嘅教法
Not
嘅，
why
直
not
接去到
everybody do this? Because
唔係咁多人
straight
可以做
away
到嘅喎。
understanding Buddha's teachings and make commentary is 100 times harder than
因為咧，
already
如果能
commentaries
夠
by
係直接咧
Indians
去到佛陀嘅教法裏邊去寫一啲嘅解釋嘅話咧，
But
係好難
Torpopa,
㗎。
he
但
didn't
係多波巴
rely
好知道
Indians.
好知道呢啲印度嘅
Majority of Indians he
唔
didn't
係大
rely.
部分嘅人咧都能夠
He
明白嘅。
went straight away
佢直接咁
Buddha's
樣
teachings.
去到佛陀嘅教法裏
And
邊，
then he relied on only Buddha Maitreya because Maitreya is the
另外咧就係去到佛彌
Buddha
勒
system
菩
in
薩
his
啊，
region.
去到彌勒菩薩嗰度
And then he taught directly the
佢教
Asanga. So
直接
Asanga
去到咧
is
無著菩薩嗰個教
a
法裏
third
邊。
level Burmese of the Arya Bin.
如果根據呢
direct
個
contact
講法
with
咧，
the
佢就
Buddha
係三
Bodhisattva
地菩
Maitreya.
薩嘅咁樣。
So that's when he, of course, Torpopa,
當然啦，多波巴
he caught their commentaries.
寫呢啲
But
嘅
mostly
解
he
釋
went straight away Buddha's teachings.
但係多
And
數咧
then
佢都
he
會係直接
correct
去解釋佛陀嘅教
all
法
the
嘅。
Tibetan scholars. Not only that, even some Indian scholars, Indian
就算
Panditas,
咧係印度嘅大師咧，都未必能夠做到嘅。
But
但係
what then, when this happened, I tell you,
頭先講嘅就
before
係
he
佢
becomes
對於一
Jonang
啲西藏嘅大師同埋印度大
he
師咧
was
嘅
a
注釋咧，佢都作出一
scholar
啲嘅修
or
正嘅
other。traditions. Especially he is
當佢咧係
such
成
a
為一個
scholar.
覺囊派咧嘅學者之前咧，
And he becomes
佢
such
咧
a
去
teacher.
咗好多嘅教派嘅，尤其是咧薩迦派。
That time he
喺
didn't do
嗰陣
those
時候，
things.
佢冇咁做到。
He knowing very well everywhere teachings.
雖然佢係好知道嗰啲教法嘅，但係
After he
當
come to
佢
Jonang
去到
Jonang
覺
Retreat
囊
Center,
覺囊派嘅時候，
and
或
then he
者覺囊嘅
realized
傳承嘅時候，佢會知道
the Jonang Retreat Center,
覺囊嗰個閉
not
關
only
中心
scholars but non-scholars, they realize
唔單止係一啲嘅 學者啊，仲係咧一啲嘅修行者都喺嗰度嘅。
He received teachings in Jonang.
佢接受咗咧呢個覺囊嘅教法。
And then he practiced.
咁佢
And then
修行啦。
especially he made the Jonang stupa.
咁佢就起咗一個佛塔添仲。
For 100,000 Buddhas.
嗰個咧就叫10萬佛塔啦。
Image.
有10萬個佛嘅佛像嘅。
In liberation. When he made that stupa,
當佢整咗呢個10萬佛塔嘅時候
，this stupa is incredibly difficult that time.
嗰陣時整佛塔係好難㗎。
Nothing so incredible difficult.
非常非常困難㗎。
Much more harder than nowadays. You make huge
比起
stream or shopping center.
比起好而家咁咧，我哋整一個好大嘅購物中心都仲要難喎，因為嗰陣時係冇呢個機器嘅喎，但係佢做咗出嚟。佢做咗好多好奇妙嘅事情出嚟。但係佢講話，佢所了解嘅都係咧嚟自，都係愛嚟咧去起呢個佛像佛塔嘅。
Knowing the ultimate truth,
佢知道咗
the absolute truth
係絕對嘅真實，正義嘅真實。
Because he made that stupa for he dedicated his lama.
所以佢咧喺呢個佛塔咧，愛嚟咧貢獻或者回向俾佢嘅師父上師嘅。
His lama is Khentrul Rinpoche.
嗰個咩
So he said, when I make mountain means the stupa. When I make mountain,
佢話做一個山，個山就係一個佛塔啦。
The Dharma realization as like oceans. Ocean comes. Dharma ocean comes.
覺得咧，個佛法咧了解到好似一個大海一樣啊。
So like that.
所以就係咁啦。
Okay, so that's why I'm inspired by that. So I have intention to make
就受到呢啲嘅啟發啦。
100,000 Buddha seen liberation stupa on this land of Shambhala. Right here.
咁佢咧就阿仁波切就想咧喺呢個 land of Shambhala 嗰度咧，亦都起佛塔啦。
Fortunate enough.
如果你哋又夠功德嘅話，我哋會喺未來咧就一齊做啦。
Enough to merit to participate together the Topopa's anniversary, the passing Nirvana anniversary. So that's why I feel very happy.
咁咧嚟到
去舉
辦咧一個紀念咧多波巴咧入滅嘅
everybody's
嘅日子啦。咁我哋會有啲嘅
day of the blessing, everything.
有啲嘅祈禱啦，一啲嘅祈請啦咁樣。咁而聽日
coming days I have much more important teachings and empowerment.
咁仁波切就話有更重要咧嘅灌頂啦。Obstacles clear away. 咁嗰啲嘅障礙咧都能夠咧去除晒。
Thank you very much, everybody.
多謝啦。
Okay, now we go.
因為仁波切今日就覺得唔係好舒服，但係咧佢已經咧好翻好多噶啦。
Of others, I think that is enough. The Topopa's story.
咁仁波切覺得咧已經係對於多波巴嘅故事咧已經講得好清楚啦。
It's incredible long, so.
咁應該係好長嘅。
So basically, until the age of 31,
咁多波巴31歲嘅時候。
Then he became a Jonangpa.
咁佢就咧
成
為咗覺囊派嘅啦。
All the same story, similar story of
咁相同嘅故事喎，佢嘅弟子都有相同故事。
None of them, almost none of them are Jonangpa.
幾乎所有咧本身都唔係咧覺囊派嘅。佢喺其他嘅派別、其他上師嗰度去學習。
Eventually, they realized
最後佢哋就覺得
And his view is the absolute truth.
佢嗰一多波巴係
they
能夠
realize
咧
he is
見
the
到
real Buddha.
真實
So
嘅
that's
嗰
why
聖義
they
諦
all
嘅，
become a Jonapa.
所以咧佢個14
So
個
like
咧
that,
都全部
that
變
is
晒
everybody's
過
sin.
廊派㗎啦。
Everyone is study very, very hard.
所有佢都好
Incredible
勤力咁學
study
習，
and practice.
好勤力咁
You
樣
know,
去修行。
very, very hard means
哇，好
not just
辛
you
苦，
not
辛苦意思
sleep,
就係話連瞓
do
覺都唔
many,
瞓
many
喎，
hours. Doesn't mean
學習好多個
that.
鐘頭
More
喎，
than that.
仲唔
It
單止
doesn't
係咁
matter
啊，
you have
多過係
eat
咁添
or
啊，
drink or you
就咪食
whatever harsh
瞓
life. Anything else you don't care. You
都唔
only
緊
care
張㗎，淨係緊張
what
佢嘅
the
修行嘅
precious
啫，
teachings I can receive.
就係緊張佢嘅
How
學
can
習
I
嘅啫。
understand this more familiarization? And how can I get realization
就諗下點解
for benefit of
我
sentient
先至
beings?
證悟到
That's
咧咁
only they
樣。
care. Nothing
佢就
else.
係緊張呢
There's
度
no
呢啲嘅
priority.
啫。
This is
就
the
冇
only
一個
priority. This is the only meaning of
果汁
life.
嘅佢哋。
Nothing else.
冇其他
No
嘢嘅。
strings attached. So
冇
that's
執
they
着
do.
嘅。
Okay.
佢只係
But of
諗下
course,
點樣能夠咧幫助度
due
化一切
to
眾生嘅。
different people's merit, they have to
因為咧，
appear differently.
因為唔同嘅人咧有唔同嘅功德，咁佢哋就
Why
顯
they
現唔
are
同
so
嘅
good?
相狀啊。咁點解佢
Because
咁好咧？
actually they
因
are
為
even good, more than better than their peers.
因為佢哋咧
Why? Because
點解
they're already incredible high ones.
點解？因為佢
They
哋
just
係
demonstrated
好奇
for
妙咁樣
us
咁高嘅層
what
次
we
嘅，
can do. And also
而且
what sentient beings can receive, perceive.
咁啲眾
They
生
have to do display that
眾
limit.
生
Okay.
能夠點樣接受，點樣見到佢，佢先
So
至能
then
夠
the
顯現咧，
the
成為
first
嗰個嘅
stage
樣子嘅。
disciple is the manifestation of the Bodhisattva Namkinyambo.
咁佢咧係第一個嗰個
Akashivakarma. Okay. Akashivakarma, right?
嗰
So
個第一個
and
嘅信徒咧就
that
顯
means
成
the
為咧阿卡巴，
Bodhisattva, the essence
呢
of
個
the
藏文名
sky.
嚟嘅。所以阿卡巴係虛空藏菩薩，唔好意思啊，係咁。
Or other than they share all the stories.
咁我哋個意思咧，佢就係一指虛空啦，咁樣。
Their number one care
佢最緊張、
is
最緊張嘅咧就
how
係
can
點樣能夠係
please and fulfill wishes for my Lama, my master.
佢係點樣咧
That's
能
only
夠
number one
咧
they
去
care.
滿足到，或者
Why?
去
Because
係能夠幫助到
Buddhas,
令到佢嘅
one of
上
the
司咧
Tantra
能
called
夠係
Yamchitta,
達成佢願望嘅。因為
in
上
that
司係
state,
想係度化眾生去諗下點樣幫助嘅。喺佛陀嘅其中一個嘅密族裏邊，就講咗一大扎嘅藏文啦。咁而家解釋啦。最重要嘅咧，首先係你嘅上司，你咁嘅上司。點解？因為你所有嘅覺證證悟，就係來自你點樣去侍奉，或者去滿足你嘅上司嘅願望。所以，
your master, you don't have master, or you
如果
have but you not
你冇上
fulfilling
司啊， 或者你冇咁樣做到嘅話咧，
there is no such thing
就唔可
realization or
能得
attainment.
到一個覺悟同埋證悟
It's just
嘅，
like
就好似
you squeeze in the sand and
你好
hoping
似
the oil from the sand.
你石中取
Or
油
you
啊
boil
嘅
in
意思，或
a
者沙中
rock
取油
and
嘅意思。
hoping some juice coming from the rock.
或者係你煲一個石頭啊，去揾到一啲嘅珍寶啊，嘅汁啊
many lamas.
咁好多好
And
多
they
嘅故事
receive many teachings.
有好多嘅老師，有好多嘅教法。
Like for instance,
例如咧
from very young age, some of them like age 4, some of them like age 5, 6, 7, no more than that.
6歲啦、7歲啦，咁佢開始㗎啦。
So this one, the first one is
首先第一個咧係
the Genpa Chutokpar. So he is the manifestation of the Bodhisattva Namkyingyangpo, and his name is confirmed Chutakwa.
佢嘅名叫觀波處卻佛。
So the Chutakwa's the unique story is he Dorpopa later on sent him and the Chinese emperor, because Chinese emperor want to invite Dorpopa many times, and Dorpopa doesn't want to go, and then he make many force and everything. So then finally he sent
叫咗好多次啦，咁所以最後咧，多波巴咧就叫咗
magical displays, so they can't take him. The chariot cannot carry him. So then finally Dorpopa sent the Chutakpa. This one.
多波巴最後因為佢收到好多好多嘅
many miracle things in China.
佢最後咧就叫咗個大弟子咧過去見中國皇帝，當時元朝嘅皇帝嚟嘅。
So when he practicing, he saw that Amitabha Pure Land,
就睇到阿彌陀佛嘅淨土喎。
And his all his chakras and inside what is going on, everything he saw. Yeah, there's so many
好多好多嘅輪
stories. So we have no much time to talk this,
喺呢個嘅顯現裏邊。亦都好多呢個故事咧，講出呢件事嘅，即係佢大弟子嘅故事。有好多好多嘅故事。咁去到中國嘅話，有好多嘅神通變化咧，個皇帝面前顯現喎。最特別嘅地方，當佢死嘅時候，即係佢知道自己比較年紀大啦。
And he know he going to die this time.
佢知道自己就嚟死喎。
Okay, I go.
佢又講話 OK 啦。
I'm not scared to die, and I have to go there. And then he went there.
咁我唔再去啦，咁樣我去。
I think they on the way. It's some kind of like they didn't say very clear, but
佢係好老大咧，就俾人哋邀請再去講法啦。
Robbers or something, yeah, robbers or something like that, and robbers tried to hit him with many times knife, and they couldn't.
賊人啊，去襲擊佢啦。
Because when he meditated, then they couldn't cut him.
咁佢
but then eventually he said he let them cut.
咁但係咧
and then he didn't do it. Then they killed him.
喺個大弟子咧就喺
but when they killed him,
咁佢又唔怕啦，咁就等佢斬好多刀啦，反正佢最後都死咗啦。
Instead red blood and white blood, all those things come, and so many scary things, and they are scared and run away.
咁咧斬好多刀喎，但係咧佢就噴出嚟嘅唔係紅色嘅血，而係白色嘅喎，所以嗰啲賊咧就好驚走咗啦。咁佢走咗之後，即係佢過身之後。
flower, many flower rains.
好多好多花喺天上面，好似雨落咁落嚟。
All the ground have incredible smells.
有好多好香嘅味道走出嚟喎。
Then after they burned the
然之後喺荼毗即係火化之後
，few weeks open the stupa inside，
就放咗一個佛塔裏邊啦。咁開咗佛塔之後就見到
his head has Amitayu，
個頭有阿彌陀佛。
two ears become like two taras，
耳仔嘅嗰度有。
Then also there's very small conches, very small as like one barley, one grain barley like that.
亦都有一啲嘅青
his elbows have
喺個 Manjushri's images.
咁亦都喺佢嘅
another bodhisattvas
喺佢嘅
many
手
images
踭嗰
like
度啊，
that.
有文殊師利菩薩嘅形象喎。
And then the second disciple
第二個
Lotsawa, Lotu.
第二個信徒，第二個心子，即
The
係個
first
嘅
one
心子就叫羅
also
澤華。
the Chutakpar also his
自吉祥
translator.
佢好
he
出名
knows
嘅譯師嚟
Sanskrit
嘅，佢
and
好叻
then he
嗰
can
個梵文。
translate. And this one also is a translator.
佢係一個大譯師嚟嘅。
from Sanskrit to Dharma.
將佛法喺梵文度譯出嘅，譯做藏文嘅。
He is Bodhisattva Dripanamsir, emanation of Dripanamsir.
咁呢個咧亦都係菩薩嘅化現嚟嘅。
He is actually born is Amdo.
佢喺暗多呢個地方咧，出世嘅。
Whatever when he is born,
所以暗多係安多。
many rainbows and
佢出世嗰時好多嘅彩虹啊、花啊出現喎。
and his body is incredible.
佢身體就
beauty and
好靚嘅。
the melodious sound and his mind is so clear.
佢嘅有啲嘅聲音走出嚟喎，好美妙嘅聲音啦。佢嘅心咧，佢嘅心念咧就好清晰嘅。當佢9歲嘅時候，
he ordained. His name is Lotu Farzan.
佢嘅名就叫 Lotu Farzan 啊。佢改咗名喎 ，Lotu Farzan。
When he's 15 years old, he already very scholar, incredible.
15歲嘅時候。
So then, when he's 25, he becomes like he study the other languages, and so he studied translator. And then one Lama, he told him he's one of his Lama, Huang Lotsawa, probably Huang Lotsawa. 亦都成為一個好25歲嘅時候成為一個譯師啊。 He said.
佢其中一個上司就話，就叫佢咧去揾多波巴。
Torpopa, like Torpopa, not even India, Mahasiddhas, not easily like Torpopa. So that's why he inspired Torpopa.
都未必可以好似多波巴咁好喎。
So he realized when he went to Torpopa, before he's incredible scholar everything. So he realized Torpopa is like a mountain.
因為已經好出名啦，所以
Then
佢就走
he
去
is
見多波
like
巴。
a small piece of rock. He see like that.
就覺得多波巴咧係好似一個大山一樣，而佢只係一個小石頭嚟啫。
Took as he Torpopa master. And then he study and teaching many research, many teachings, practice so many.
佢讀咗好多嘅經，好多嘅論，或者收集咗好多嘅法啦。跟住多波巴。
So then he when he's 70 years old, at that time he
70歲嘅時候，
it may be teaching many other places.
去咗好多嘅地方去到教法。
must be instructed. He also corrected all the
而且佢改正咗一啲嘅有啲嘅密續嘅內容啦。
must be let him correct them.
多波巴係俾佢改嘅喎。
Then he's 55.
去到係53歲。
When he's
55歲。
I think he's passed away.
55歲佢過身啦。
OK。
所以仁波切更正少就頭先話70歲嘅時候咧，應該係可能錯咗嘅呢個嘅講法。
So after he passed away,
佢過身之後
3 days he
3日
stay took them.
of Sarmavati, which means the luminosity of the
係一種光明清淨嘅狀態之中。
child and mother, which
好似一
means
個
the
母子
Buddha
嘅光
nature
明
is
之
the mother.
母子
And
一
when
樣，
you
可以
meditate, you experience a little bit Buddha nature.
指
That's
佢
it, like
喺
child.
佛
So
性
when
之
he
中
is
啊
passed
嘅安
away,
住啊，好似
the
喺媽
great
媽嘅懷
beings,
抱裏
then they
邊
realize together.
咁好
So
似係
then
見
meeting
翻
like
媽媽
child
一
and
樣
mother.
啦。
So then he
所以
stayed
呢個
there
叫母
and
子嘅光明
three days.
咁安住咗喺3日之間嘅。
So then is Karokent Logamaru Chenishon. So then when sometimes when great lamas passed away, they have all the washed stuff come from the nostrils.
另下一個嘅
the red
信嘅
red
徒弟咧
stuff
就
they come
係
in from the Vajra.
就佢話當咧一啲大嘅上師咧過身嘅時候咧，會有一啲白色嘅物體啊喺佢鼻啊流出嚟，然之後咧亦都有啲紅色嘅物體咧喺佢嘅金剛嘅流出嚟。呢啲咧亦都係有咁嘅情況嘅。咁仁波切係跟正少少，頭先係第2位嘅嘅徒弟咧過身嘅時候嘅情況。而家咧係講第3個啦。第3個徒弟咧就叫做咧三三麥提帕叉，佢就係咧彌勒菩薩嘅化現嚟嘅喎。
When he first born, he made 3 steps.
佢
And
出世
then
嘅
he
時候
said,
有行咗3步。
So he said, I
佢就
am
講話
come from
我
the
嚟自
Tushita heaven, and
嚟
I
自呢
already
個
have
兜率天
washed,
喎。
cleaned, and then my body is clean and
我
rainbow.
嘅身體咧就清洗乾淨啦。
I come from the Buddha material.
我嚟自彌勒菩薩嘅佛土。
I will help all sentient beings.
我會度化眾生，度化一切眾生。
So I will almost 100 years. I can help in this realm.
我係停留喺呢
So
度
he born
100
like
年啦，
that.
去幫助眾生嘅。
When he's only 4 years old, he
當
know
佢4歲嘅時候，佢就
he
知道
read all the Buddha materials 5 texts.
佢哋彌勒
Very
5
long.
論佢全部識晒喎。
And then when he's 9 years old, he become a
當
monk.
佢9歲嘅時候，佢就出咗家啦，做一個僧侶。
When he's 25 years old, he is
當佢
fully
25歲嘅
ordained.
時候，咁佢咧就受咗具足戒啦。
Then he got some stories of the Torpopa, and then he realized
佢同
this
多
is
波巴有
his
啲嘅故事
real
嘅。
master, and he cried, and then he always do this, and then he prayer he can meet Torpopa.
佢好想去見多波巴喎，所以咧佢就祈禱咧係能夠見到多波巴啦。
Then he
而且
arrived in the morning.
叫咧，即係話咧係大聲咁樣祈願咧，就可以見到多波巴嘅。
So when he is arrived, Torpopa, he is coming out from the meditation. So they say,
當
oh,
佢去到
this
嘅
is
時
very
候，多
good.
波巴就喺禪定之中行出嚟啦，出定啦。
Then he offered many things and everything like that way. Then then he Torpopa took as a master, and everything, of course, he offer him everything is
多波巴咧
most
就
important.
教咗好多嘅教法嘅。
Torpopa, please.
多波巴就成為咗佢嘅老師，再教咗好多嘅教法。 So Torbaba and they meeting together many hours they talk. They didn't even realize
同佢傾咗好耐，好多個鐘頭，教咗好多個鐘頭。
It's dark. Then he studied many things, not only Torbaba but also the Lotu Tamba, one of the Torbaba's disciple, and yeah, there's so many stories of study, practice, everything.
有好多嘅故事係關於咧佢哋嘅學習嘅，同埋佢哋修習嘅。
83 years old.
但係83歲嘅時候
，that day in the full moon，
喺月圓之夜
he passed away。
佢就過身啦。
Then same thing happened to this
同頭先嘅講法一樣喎，佢個鼻嗰度流出啲白色嘅物體。
Secret Vajra。
喺佢嘅金剛密處咧，就流出咗一啲紅色嘅嘢啦。好多嘅花就喺天上邊跌落嚟飄落嚟啦。
So now that fourth his disciple。
而家講嘅第四位啦。
It's not number one, second. It's not like who's the best, second.
並唔係話咧第一個係最重要，第二個冇咁重要嘅，只係我即係講咧話呢個係第四個講嘅，就叫支支加巴啦。
Emanation. Shuli Namgyar. So I think Shuli Namgyar even the age is bigger than, more older than Torpoba.
佢嘅年紀咧比多波巴咧就大啲嘅喎。
He's born as a Ngari Ditseshana. So he born very many birds made a special sound. They made it.
佢出世嘅時候好多雀仔喺度叫喎，好特別喎。
When he's 4 years old, he studied.
4歲嘅時候佢就學習。
Then he studied Sanskrit and
就學習梵文啦。
Then many studies, practice many teachers.
好多嘅老師，好多教法，好多嘅文法都學咗喎。佢 Khentrul Rinpoche 咧就係佢受戒嘅戒師啦。就叫佢 Shuli Namgyar 啦。
So one day, then he heard Torbaba, and then he realized Torbaba's exceptional. He went there, and then when he go inside, we see the Torbaba, he just shocked. Just seeing him is incredible and shake. Since then, Torbaba is the main master, and
就知道咧佢係一個好好嘅老師啊。
study,
無論教學或者修習都好好。
And especially he becomes an incredible Kalachakra study practice.
佢喺學習呢個禪金剛教法。
81 years old,
就81歲嘅時候。
So the Sakada was the first day, and in the morning,
喺佢19歲嘅朝頭早嗰度嗰陣時候。
And that time he passed away when the first sun come out.
當個太陽升起嘅時候，佢就離開啦。
Passed away, many white lights come out and
好多嘅光，白光走咗出嚟喎。
And then white lights went
into the
sky.
嘅動物啦，走出嚟。
Then it becomes rainbows.
有彩虹啦。
After 4 nights later, still this the white and the red coming out.
白同紅嘅液體亦都係流咗出嚟嘅，喺4晚之後。
Then the 6th one.
第六個啦。
And he also Lotawa means translator.
咁佢呢個咧又叫洛扎華，洛扎華嘅意思咧係譯師嘅意思嚟嘅。
And when he born is Gerpuk. 喺加布爾嘅地方出世嘅。亦都出世時好多特別嘅長兆走出嚟啊！
When he's 3 years old, he able to study
Sanskrit. 當佢3歲嘅時候，佢已經識梵文㗎啦。
Okay, we have no much time, so we
我哋冇乜時間，我哋講快少少啦。
Then he went to many Panditas, Sanskrit study, so many things. That's also one of the translatory Prabhupada disciple.
咁成為咗多巴嘅徒弟之中嘅一個大譯師啊。
When he's 24 years old, I think that time he only went to the Prabhupada.
就去見多波巴。
Then he realized himself, because he's very scholar and among everyone, but he realized himself compared to Prabhupada.
佢知道自己同多波巴嘅比較，就猶豫。
fly, not this very flashy.
就好似一個小蒼蠅一樣。
He's like that if Prabhupada is like sun.
多波巴好似個太陽咁，佢只不過
he never separated after that Prabhupada.
多巴好似個大太陽，佢而家好個一個火星一樣，即係嗰啲火花一樣啊。
He did that.
佢一路以嚟都冇離開過多波巴嘅，一路都係咧，直到佢
When he's 75 years old.
56歲前咧，一路都係多波巴嘅身邊嘅，都係收集啲常金剛。當75歲嘅時候，
the spring, he passed away.
就過身啦。
And then he have that, the coming out the white.
亦都係一樣啦，嗰啲白色、紅色咧，亦都喺佢嘅鼻啦同金剛密處嗰度咧流出嚟啦。
And the 6th is emanation of Vajrapani, called Jeanton Sonam Chakpa. So Jeanton Sonam Chakpa
就係咧金剛手菩薩嘅化現嚟嘅，依第六位嘅弟子。
Mother has leprosy. Mother has leprosy, but when he's pregnant, the leprosy go away.
當佢出世嘅時候咧，個媽係難產嘅，所以咧就喺佢出世時過身啦。
Beauty and energetic and incredible sound, nice and then then he grow up incredible ethical like that. Then mother and everybody is very incredible happy.
佢媽媽就
So when he
大家都好開心啦咁樣。
2 years old, he went to Satya and study. And then since then he studied many things.
當佢2歲嘅時候咧，22歲嘅時候咧，已經去學習呢個去薩迦拜寺裏邊咧學習㗎啦。唔好意思，頭先講錯，唔係難產啊，係佢媽媽懷孕佢嘅時候咧係有麻風病啊，但係當懷咗孕之後咧係好返嘅，所以佢就好開心。
Finally he went to Prabhupada and then he received the teachings, the realizations. When 79 years old,
當佢49歲嘅時候
the 18th of the month, he passed away without any sick. He just
佢79歲嘅時候，佢過身，但係咧佢冇任何嘅病痛之下過身嘅。當佢過身嘅時候，個大地震動，喺個天上邊係有好多嘅聲音，亦都有彩虹啦。
there's many other signs, but we have to go.
有好多嘅長兆啊，但係講唔到咁多。
And then the 7th called
第7位啦。
emanation of Manjushri,
就係文殊菩薩嘅化現嚟嘅。
That's the Pashina Paramita, the Abhisama Alankara, all these teachings that he is the source of everyone.
And even Dzokden he studied from Nyawangpa. It's like that.
好清楚嘅。
When he born and
當佢出世嘅時候
incredible sound and
都係啲聲音啦。
And then before that they have some problems and no rain but since he born
當佢出世之前咧係原來冇雨乾旱咗一輪嘅咯喎。咁但係佢出咗世之後就開始落雨啦。咁嗰啲農夫啊咁嗰啲亦都係解決咗呢啲問題啦。
He's unusual. Went earlier in Jonang. But of course, after that,
當佢
14
歲嘅時候，佢就咧
成
為咗去咗覺囊派嗰度學習啦。呢個係比較特別啲嘅，佢比較後生就去覺囊派嗰度學習。
Well known and he incredible scholar.
亦都成為咗好出名嘅學者。
Then after when he after meet the Topo Papa, then he
當佢遇到多巴嘅時候
Papa is not just normal, he's exceptional.
佢亦都覺得咧，多巴唔係一個普通嘅上師嚟嘅。咁就開放佢心靈咧，去接受。
6 years he didn't separate from the Topo Papa.
佢
6年 study everywhere many things still.
喺6年裏邊咧，佢從來都未離開過多波巴嘅。
Okay, so we have to go a little bit faster.
我哋講快少少啦。
So when he's 95 years old, that's time he
has 95歲嘅時候，咁佢又過身啦。
When he passed away, he will go perfectly. He's 95 years old. Then he said, "Oh no, I'm going to die."
就同啲人講啦，我過身啦，我走啦咁樣，咁佢就走啦。
Then after he passed away, then
當佢走咗之後
this usual things happened.
都一啲唔尋常嘅情況亦都出現咗啦。
Lotsawa Rinchen Zangpu Namtur Tangshin Ganga. His name is Ganga, Tangshin Ganga. Tangshin is like place, I think. Ganga is the name. Tangshin means there's 2 tongues. So he's the big one tongue. And he's emanation of the Lochin Rinchen Zangpo. Lochin Rinchen Zangpo is the earliest translator of the new translation in Tibet.
亦都係咧Ringa Sombo 嘅發現嚟嘅。Ringa Sombo 咧係另外一個咧好出名嘅譯師嚟嘅喺西藏。
When he born and
當佢出世嘅時候
，Not sound rainbow flower rain
亦都一樣啦，有啲聲音啦，同埋有啲花啊、散落嚟啊咁樣。
Just same.
個個都差唔多噶啦。
When he's 24 years old, 22 years old, entered then
22歲嘅時候，
and then he went to Jonang, and then he talking to Topo Papa.
就咗覺囊派啦，就佢跟隨多波巴啦。
Then he realized he is again, and with Topo Papa is like a huge mountain. He is like small ants make small hair. He realized that.
一個好細嘅螞蟻一樣咯，咁樣。
Then when he's 72 years old, that time.
72歲嘅時候。
And he passed away.
就過身啦。
Then his sky, everything is same.
即係個天空一樣啦，一樣咁嘅長兆啦。
Okay, then next one is
咁而家去到第9個啦。
Manchulotu Gelson. So
佢
also he Manjushri emanation of Manjushri.
亦都係咧文殊師利菩薩嘅化現嚟嘅。
His name is Manchikawa.
佢名叫 Manchukawa。
So he born very nicely.
佢出世亦都一樣啦，
好奇妙啦！佢出世亦都一
When
樣。
he's 80 years old, he knows all read and everything.
佢8歲嘅時候已經係識得讀好學習識讀好多嘅書㗎啦。
19 years old, he fully
19歲嘅
ordained.
時候。
In general, you only can fully ordained after 20.
佢19歲嘅時候咧，佢已經受具足戒㗎。當時嘅大部分人咧係應該要20歲之後先能夠受具足戒嘅。呢個咧係比正常嘅早1年，係比一般嘅早1年。
After he studied, practiced here with many lamas, everything.
佢跟住好多上師去學習啦。然之後就有了解到
the life master is the 多波巴吉十四。
佢發覺佢跟住好多喇嘛上師學習之後，就知道多波巴係佢最後嘅根本上師啦。
And also he's the
主要嘅上師啦。
China, that one, and he studied from them as well.
佢亦都咧受咗多巴嘅命咧，亦都去過咧中國嘅。
There's a white snow lion, and then Buddha Maitreya.
佢發夢見到一個白獅子啦，亦都16個阿羅漢啦。亦都見到彌勒菩薩啦。
Incredible ones. When he's 76 years old, that time he passed away.
當佢70歲嘅時候，佢就過身啦。
His house becomes like rainbow.
都有彩虹啊。
Not the house become rainbow. Sorry, the house everywhere surrounded by rainbow.
就俾彩虹所圍繞住。
And then the white coming from his nose. 7 days didn't continue.
佢鼻咧流出白色嘅物體咧，就經過係
Asanga's emanation
係好多日啦。
Churji Rinpoche。
下一個咧，咁我哋應該到第10個啊，係無著菩薩嘅化現嚟嘅阿僧噶。
Okay, when he's 8 years old, then he practiced Dharma.
就係咗8歲嗰時咧，已經開始學習佛法嘅啦。
And he studied many lamas. And
佢跟住好多上師嘅學習嘅，其中一個咧係加瑪巴嘅係加瑪巴嚟嘅。咁最後咧，佢都係去咗咧覺囊派嗰度咧，去跟住多波巴學習。
And then he went to the Chonoba and he received many teachings, study, practice.
佢學上密做啦，學咗好多嘢啦，亦都收集咗好多嘅佛法嘅修法啦。
Then he was 72 years old. That time he passed away.
72歲嘅時候就過身。
And he said, "Ngom sarvi kita mafshongatis." Incredible signs come.
亦都好多嘅長兆走咗出嚟。
Yeah, there's many flowers falling from the sky.
喺天上面落好多嘅花啦。
3 days not finish his meditation and practice.
喺3日裏邊，咁仍然處於呢個禪定之中啦。
Ariyandewa said the Ariyandewa emanation Garonwa he Johnson. His name is Garonwa. So Ariyandewa, everybody knows Ariyandewa, one of the 6 ornaments of the Indian master.
亦都係sorry，佢下一位咧係 Arya， 即係聖天菩薩嘅化現嚟嘅。 He born is as nun, I think. Nun is somebody is nun, but then maybe she realized she need a incredible practitioner concept. So must be that. That's why he born as a nun's son.
一個係nun 啊，修女，不過呢樣應該係指女
Then he
嚟
went to
嘅
many teachers, study, practice,
嘅仔嚟
realization.
嘅咁樣。
When he is 32 years old,
當
he went
佢
to Jonang.
22歲嘅時候咧，
And then
就去咗
多波
覺
巴
囊派揾跟住多波巴學習嘅啦。
And then he realized this is most important. Yeah. Then he
39歲
studied
冇
and
事係，
practiced so many of their.
咁亦都係嗰個學咗好
And
多
then he
嘅教
becomes
法啦。
really good. Didn't say what age he when then he passed away.
唔知道佢幾多歲
Then in
過
many
身，
many
但係
signs
咧
of
係
the
某一日
same very
佢過
similar
身嘅
of
時
things
候，
that
亦都好
happens.
多嘅長兆咧就
Okay.
會出
So
嚟啦。
now
咁然之後咧就
Shakchap Shirin Gifter wa Churji
就下一位啦，
Punsukwar. So
就
he
噴熟
is
話啦，就呢個。
meant to be reincarnation of the Shakchap Shirin. Shakchap Shirin is the one of the early scholars.
佢另一位咧好早期咧嘅學者嘅發言嚟嘅。
Also, then he born is very auspicious science, and when we
都好
childhood,
多
he's very special.
嘅長兆咧喺佢出世嘅時候咧出現咗啦。
17 years old, then he studied
17
more
歲嘅
harder.
時候，佢就學習咗好多嘅教法。
Narthang, he studied. So then he somewhere else confirmed place. Then he, I think, realized Jonang as the most important. Then he went there, and then he
佢後尾
studied
咧
and
就知
practiced.
道一個囊派好
And
重
then
要
he
喎，
become very
咁所以
good.
咧
And
佢
then
就去咗個
when
囊
he's
派
74
嘅
years
寺院嗰度
old
啦。
that time, then he passed away.
咁74歲就過身啦。
And then he many flower rainbows and
有花
sound
彩
in the
虹
sky.
聲音喺個天上面。
Many dakinis singing.
好多嘅
Yeah,
通
so
行
many
喺度
things.
唱歌。好多嘢。
Now is Tangchong Lo Trupal. So before I said
下一個咧
big
佢有
tongue and the small tongue. This one is a small tongue, Tangchong Lo Trupal.
叫湯川
And
多
he
波巴，
is meant to be
根本叫湯。
reincarnation
咁
of
呢
the
個咧
Yimopa. Yimopa, you know the Kalachakra lineage, Yimopa.
就
He
煙
is
霧
the
霸嘅
first
化現嚟嘅。
written down the Kalachakra practices in Tibet.
呢個就
So
係
6
第二
yogas.
位
So
咧，將長
he's the
金剛嘅教
reincarnation
法
of him.
嚟到帶嚟印度嘅。
So and then he born, then he stand up.
應該第一
And
位
he made
將
one
長金
step.
剛嘅教法咧就
And
攞
then they said
攞到嚟人間嘅。
some goddesses washed him.
當佢咧出世嘅時候，
And then
佢
rain
就
of
行
the
第一步，
flowers
咁
and
嗰
yeah,
個
many things
天
happens.
神咧或者天女咧就幫佢沖涼喎，仲有咧
When
散
he's
花落
6
去嗰
years
度。
old, he went
當佢
to
6歲嘅
study
時
and
候，
practice.
就開始學習同埋修行啦。
So then he went to Jonang, and then he
然之後佢就去
Topopa, and
去
then
同
he
覺
realized
囊派
this
啦，
is
佢
most
跟住
important. Then
多波巴
then
去
he
學習啦，
practiced there.
去修行。
So he 79 years old. That time he passed
79歲
away.
嘅時候佢過身啦。
Then he did all the science similar, very everything
所
similar.
有嘅長歲都差唔多嘅。
Then the last one,
最後嗰個啦，
Niften
就嗰
Waki
位啦。
Lifter wa Sarman Basunam Sange. Tharman Sonam Sangye is the one of the Arahat reincarnation.
係一位個阿羅漢嘅化現嚟，最後一位叫子貢羅澤華馬利卡西
When he's 5 years old, he's
當佢5歲嘅時候，咁佢就成為咗一個僧侶啦，出家。
And then from the 17 years old until
喺17歲嘅時候
39, he is a student of the
17歲去到39歲嘅時候，佢
多波巴。
佢咧就係多波巴嘅學生嚟嘅，跟隨佢學習。
Then this one is Gonglo. When he's 63 years old, that time
63歲嘅時候
Karma Pa Chukhar Zampo.
就去到揾
And then he went to another
大寶法王
monastery. That's a little bit unusual. So yeah, he's lived very long as like 90s.
佢好長命喎，大概90歲咁長命。或者93歲嘅時候，佢覺得佢應該係
passed away.
差唔多時候過身啦，要走啦。
As usual.
唔過幾長歲嗰啲差唔多啦。
I think today,
我諗今日
yeah, not so much details.
冇辦法講得太過詳細。
Maybe we have fortunate enough.
但係我嘅今日好有運啦，就去讀一讀或者睇一睇佢哋嘅故事。
Enough to translate their stories.
亦都好有運咧，咁樣去翻譯咗呢啲嘅故事俾大家聽啦。
If this happens, then we have bliss. So we have a bliss.
咁我哋咧而家係有一個嘅祈願嘅。
Made the mountain like Trupa, and then he has this realization of ocean of realization. The same thing hopefully happened to us.
就希望咧，多波巴咧就將呢個起呢個佛塔啦，同埋咧呢個如海一樣咁樣嘅教法。
15 stories.
今日喺呢個咁短嘅時候，我哋就講咗15個故事啦，並不是好完美嘅，咁但係我哋只係講咗好少嘅啫。
Make enough to merit
應該係足夠嘅功德咧，令我哋係喺未來裏邊就能夠得到嘅學習啦。減少我哋學習上嘅問題啦。咁一般我哋嘅問題就係嚟自
no realizing, no mindful enough, and no
唔夠功德
conscientious enough. That's why those things happen. So yeah, so that's why is
你唔好頭先話我哋嘅問題主要係我哋唔夠專注嘅啫。
We today made the first step.
咁今日我哋行咗第一步啦，就唔係完結嘅喎。我哋只係講，我只係行咗第一步嘅啫。
Yeah, in the future, I really
喺未來嘅時候，我就好想能夠
100,000 Buddha
整一個10萬嘅形象。
Dorpopa Stupa in this land.
喺呢度喺呢個商場度有一個10萬佛塔。
Like that, almost anywhere.
或者喺
其他地方。Southern Hemisphere.
或者唔一定係南半球嘅。
The size, not necessarily huge, but we have to have the authenticity and the correct motivation. So I hope everybody make some inspiration and maybe some promises in the mind in this Dorpopa's important day. 就有一個咧嘅發生喺一個多波巴嘅日子嘅呢半日子。
People, we have so happy today. We have this huge land of Shambhala behind me.
咁啊，好開心啦！我哋有呢個 Shambhala 喺我後邊啦，即係呢個越南嘅社群去捐咗呢一個嘅唐卡啊，咁俾我哋。
I'm so happy to see this. And also, you make an incredible Tara statue.
亦都係捐咗我哋嘅道母啊嘅佛像啊，有好多嘅唐卡啊俾我哋。呢個道母嘅佛像咧，道母像咧就係嚟用大理石整嘅。咁好多謝越南嘅共修團嚇。
supporters.
佢哋係好
thank you so much. And today we dedicate together our marriage together.
嚇。
And followed by Dzokden Conquer, Dzokden Rinpoche, Dzokden Rinpoche, Khentrul. Dzokden Conquer Lord Thai. He made prayers for Torpoba. So that's one we read together. So that's
我哋一陣咧
Okay,
有一
thank
篇
you
咧
so much.
係多波巴嘅祈願文嘅。咁我哋會讀一讀呢篇嘅祈願文嘅。
And sent to request we translate because it was so inspiring. The translations are in the chat on Zoom.
咁我哋呢個翻譯咧就係喺 Zoom 或者喺 chat 都會有。
Possessing the two knowledges that clear away the darkness of bad
冇
views.
中文嘅翻譯啊，咁我哋
Turning a
聽英
wheel
文
of
啦。
Dharma with self-existing perfection of the two benefits. Victorious over the times and directions, accomplishing Buddha activity with his children. I prostrate to the all-knowing Lord of Dharma. Thoroughly investigating the 6 beautiful ornaments of Jambuling with the qualities of the 80 accomplished yogins, gathered into one, the great all-knowing teacher, holding the name of a sage, to that monk I bow. Empowered as a Dharma king, he tied the conqueror's scriptures into a knot. In the Rocky Mountains, the solitudes of the snowland, like a universal monarch, he arrived at being impossibly wondrous. His body was filled with disciplined bliss of non-emission and graced with the youthful power of 100 gates of spotless absorption. The undefiled profundity of his wisdom body flourished. As the second Lord of Sages, he held the Sage's victory banner. By seeing as they are the nature and extent of all phenomena, he was renowned as all-knowing, as the guru of everyone. The conqueror invested him as his only regent, and so his fearless renown shone forth through the 3 worlds. In Dharma, its meaning and definitive meaning, pristine wisdom, a person attaining empowerment. As for this son of Dharma, he did not rely on firefly lamps like individuals' words. And so he was heavy with the name of the 4 reliances. Establishing the intention of the 3 turnings as one, resolving the great separation of provisional and definitive, he convened a 4th Buddhist council in the snowland, asserting the authenticity of the Sugata, great scriptures. Turning the irreversible Dharma wheel of the highest vehicle, he disclosed the middle way path tradition that joins sutra and mantra, so that fortunate ones were able to enjoy, as they like, the secret treasure of the ultimate meaning of the Tantra. May the ocean of mind be sealed by complete attainment. By the ordinary knowledge, autonomy is not gained. The spotless Vidurya of the conqueror's undefiled intention is experienced as activity in which you are invincible. In the ultimate, every pore sends forth invincible bliss. all movements of conceptions and the life force cease. The master of the wisdom consort, the Vajra body, holds a white lotus and does not include dharmas, distinguishing as different, corrupted by arrogant attachment to partiality. What sensible person exists who does not have respect for you? You are the Guru, you are the Buddha teacher himself. Spiritual friends like you are completely absent now. Oneself and other beings can easily emulate the example of your life, though it is beyond conception. May all the intentions of the ocean of conquerors, along with their bodhisattva children, be quickly fulfilled. Though they here lack the fortune of seeing Dharmadatta, confident that the wisdom of the conqueror exists, may they not waste the fine support seeking celestial realms through bad understanding like a herd of cattle. May Vajra wisdom without attachment and obstruction overcome all the mountains of views of transitory collections. In the kingdom of wisdom, the absolute filling of the whole of space, may the irreversible melody come to be fulfilled. And we'll do the general dedications.
好啦，然之後我哋咧係會做
By all these
嗰個利
virtuous
美回
deeds
向
of
嘅。
accumulated merit, may all beings be rescued from the ocean of samsara, where the tide of aging, sickness, and death is violently active. May this
願
merit
將
help
此
all beings
所積
attain
事業
Buddhahood
令
and be
功德令
victorious
眾
of all
生
the
遠
enemies
離
of
熾
deceptive
盛苦海老
obscurations.
病死，又
By the
以善
goodness
業
of
功
what I
德
have
令
just
眾
done,
生
may all
降
beings
伏暗
complete the
冥魔障
accumulation
成
of
佛
merit
道，
and wisdom
願
and
以
gain the
所
two
修諸
sacred
功德，
bodies.
普令眾生
Whatever
得
roots
圓
of
滿，
virtue have
積
been
集福
accumulated
慧
now
意
or
之糧，
throughout the three
成就
times,
法報
I
以眾
dedicate them
生，
here so that all
願以
mother-like
所修
beings may
諸善
attain
根，
perfect and
從今
complete
積集
Buddhahood.
通三世，普令
Just
圓
like the
滿諸有
exalted
情，
ones,
成
Manjushri
就
and
圓滿
Samantra
正
Vajra
等覺，
practiced.
誓如大
Like
行
them,
普
I
賢
rejoice
聖
in all the
菩薩，
virtues still to
大
come
智文
and
殊
fully
師利
dedicate
法
them as
王
well.
子，上生喜
In
樂
future
功德
lives,
永
may I never
相
be
續，
separated
一
from my
切
glorious
盡皆
Dharma.
迴向無有
May I
餘，
never be
祈
separated
願
from the
從
joy
今
of
直至
practicing the
未來
precious
生，
Dharma.
不離
May
光
I
明上
accomplish all the
師法寶
enlightened gloomy
樂，
levels and
圓滿
paths
十
and
地
attain the
等
Buddhahood
覺
of
菩提
Vajradhara.
道，成
As
就
long
金
as
剛
space
總
remains,
持
as long as
正
beings
覺身，
exist, may I remain
直
and
至虛
expel their
空有
sorrows
盡
until
時，
they reach
乃至
Buddhahood.
眾生無住處，
May the
唔願
precious
住世
renunciation
隨眾
arise
苦，
which is not yet
度他
arisen,
無餘成
and
正
that
覺，
which has already
祈
arisen
願如
not
寶出
degenerate,
離
may it
心，
increase.
若未生時令
May
生
the
起，
precious
此
ethical
等若
discipline
已方
arise which
生
is not
起，
yet
祈
arisen,
願不退
and
更
may that
增
which has
長，
already
祈
arisen not
願如寶
degenerate, may
戒
it
律儀，
increase.
若未生時
May the
令生
precious
起，
bodhicitta
此
arise
等
which is
若
not
已
yet
方
arisen,
生起，
and
祈
may that
願
which
不
has
退
already
更
arisen
增
not
長，
degenerate, may
祈
it
願如
increase.
寶菩提心，
May the
若未
precious
生
view of
時令
emptiness
生
arise
起，
which is not yet
此等若
arisen,
已方生
and may
起，
that which
祈
has
願不
already
退
arisen
更
not
增長，
degenerate, may it
祈
increase.
願如寶空性見，
May the
若
precious
未
Dharma
生
be
時令
respected and
生
remain
起，
in this
此
world.
等若已
The
方
only
生起，
medicine and
祈
cure for
願不退
suffering,
更增
the
長，
source of all
祈願
happiness
法
is
寶
the
獲
sacred
尊崇，
Dharma.
祈願法寶
By
常
the
住
power of the
世，
three bodies
跟
of the
隨
Buddhas,
病苦為
the
一樣，
immutable truth
安
of
樂之
Dharma,
源乃
and
法
by the
寶，
power of the
願像
inseparable
法法
union of
報
the
化
Sangha,
三身力，
may all our
祈
wishes be
願像揈
fulfilled.
法不變實相力，
Just like
願
the
像
morning
珍
sun
重堅
rising
固
in the
和諧
sky,
力，
may
普
these
令眾
teachings of
生
the
圓滿一切
unsurpassable great
願。
secret of all the
願此
Buddhas
微妙無
spread
等
and
法，
flourish
諸
throughout
佛
the
如
world.
來秘密教，仿
Through
如
the
旭
profound
日於天
aspirations of the
上，
Bodhisattva
流布
kings
世
of
間正
Shambhala,
法興，
may we
像
manifest
以
the
香
glory of
巴
the
法
second
王
golden
菩
age in
薩
this
願，
world.
第二黃金
May
世
all of us
紀
Dharma
臨此
brothers and
後，
sisters
吾
come
等
to
法
enjoy
侶
the
秉
good
受
fortune of our
福德
courage
樂，
and
無
commitment.
畏勇猛誓
Om
約之所
Svasti,
生。Om
Dharmakaya
Swasti，
truth body,
法身本來清
primordially
淨
free
無
from the
瑕
stains of
穢，隱
elaboration,
藏兼法淨光不
inconceivable
思
treasury
議，
of
本初
spontaneous
覺
clear
智
light,
悲智以
perfect
完備，
pristine
化
awareness of
現時
wisdom
輪
and
金剛
compassion,
佑護我，
appearing completely
奉
as
持
the
以
body of the
法所
deity.
成甘露
Guru
海，
Kala
喜
Chakra,
得
please
文殊
protect
聖
us.
子所持佑，此
Virtuous
等
friend
善
who
友
of the two
幻覺
Dharmas
正覺
transmits an
行，
ocean of
悲
nectar,
智道眾
the
永住
compassionate
久
blessings
安
of
康，
Manjushri and all the
三
victor's
昧耶，
children
金
that
剛
manifest
圖，
as a magical
如雲
display of
聚，
enlightened
經俗
activities.
儀，妙
Beloved
音
guide
演，
of
如
incomparable
雷鳴，
wisdom, may you
眾
live a
生
long and
道，
healthy life.
澤大地，
Endowed
法語
with
灑，
Samaya, Vajra
佛
disciples gather
教
like
法，
clouds,
蓮花園，
roaring like
永
thunder,
興
the
盛。
melodious sounds of sutra and tantra ring out, and the ambrosial rain that ripens and liberates moistens the earth. May the great lotus garden of the Buddha's teachings flourish for all time.
Okay, thank you everybody.
多謝大家，多謝
Very
各位，
happy,
好
enjoy,
開心
okay?
能
Enjoy,
夠
then
係
all
感
our
受到今日
obstacles go away.
嗰啲障
So
礙
we
都
can
走晒啦。
enjoy. And yes, everybody, if they don't know
所有
Topoba,
嘅
anybody
人，如果有啲人唔知道
must
多波巴
study
嘅話，
Topoba.
應該去了解係多
And
波巴嘅
all
故事。
these 14 disciples,
佢14個
none of
弟子，
them his student first. Everybody
所有
study
嘅
many places everywhere. And then they realize
然之
Topoba is exception.
佢哋
So
全
that's
部
why
咧
they become.
都去過好多嘅地方去學習，
So
最後都
many
覺得
other
多波巴
texts
係
said
最特別嘅，係例外嘅，係能夠成為佢哋嘅主要上師。
all the scholars,
所有嘅
incredible
學者
ones anywhere. If
所
they
有
never
嘅
met Topoba, then is the unfortunate. But if they met it, then none of them not become his story student. They said, Kawala, Jamsola Kawawa Pavjin. So which means
個意思咧就
any
係
snow falls in the ocean, they
嗰
become
雪
water,
咧
of course.
落咗去
Same
海
thing.
嗰度就
Anybody
會成為
made
水啦。
Topoba,
相同地咧，你
everybody
能夠
become
去
his
到
disciple.
多波巴去學佢嘅嘢嘅話，你就係佢嘅學生啦。
That means
個意思咧就係
is not
並
when
不
you
是
have many other masters,
你唔係話
you can
你有好
not
多
change
嘅
master
唔需要去改
It's
變
not
嘅
like
老
that.
師，你有好多嘅
because
唔同
sometimes
嘅
people
老
see
師上
like that
師，
way.
你唔一定咧係
Oh,
要
I have
改變你
master.
嘅上師嘅喎，咁樣。
You have master means
你有
it
上師
doesn't
嘅意思係話
somebody better than that,
有
and
啲
you
人會
realize
叻過
that.
佢，我知道啦，
and you follow.
咁然之後去跟
That's
跟隨啦，
very possible.
係可以㗎。
Look at Topoba's
你睇下多波巴
the incredible disciples.
佢咁傑出嘅弟子，
If they're no possible, they do something wrong.
如果佢唔能夠咁樣嘅
We
話，咁佢
never
錯啦。
abandon my master means
唔係話要
you always
唔可以
grateful.
背棄你嘅上
What
司嘅
did
意思
you
就係話，
learn from? Even you learned
就
very
算
little a long time ago, and then
唔能夠背棄你上
now
司嘅意思係
yourself
話咧，
become
你
much
應該
better
咧
than
好多
him
時就
or
好
her.
對於呢個上司咧產
Still,
生一個
you
喜
have
樂
to
啦。
keep that
當佢
gratitude
教導你嘅時候，
and respect
而
inside.
之後咧就係要喺個心裏邊
Because
咧去尊重嘅。
You become like this great
Don't-
now because of the other people's contribute. So this is very important to keep in the heart. That helps your
咁
realization.
樣就能夠咧
your
幫助你去
attainment.
證悟嘅，幫助你能
But
夠去得到覺悟嘅。
It not
但
mean
係個意思咧就唔係話
you are married the master.
你
You
唔
know,
係
you
話
married like
嫁
married.
咗俾個
I
上司
cannot have
喎。
another two husbands,
佢唔
another
能夠
many wives.
仁
I
波切
cannot
唔
have that.
能夠
It's not like
講
that.
太多嘅。
Is you can have many masters as you like.
嘅意思咧就唔係話咧
But
你嫁
also,
俾上
which
司
one
就唔
is
能夠有其他
you
上司喎。
most
你
value
係仍然係可以有好多嘅上
is
司嘅。
also up to you.
呢啲係你
As
嘅選
long
擇。
as you are genuine, as long as you are sincere,
你應該係好
as
好
long
好
as
重視呢樣
sincere,
嘢嘅，好
as long as with good reason, no problem.
就算咧你
See
係一
the
個
Topoba's
一個好
disciples.
有智慧嘅人，係一個智者都好，
They have many
應該係有好
masters.
多嘅理由嘅都好。你
And
睇下
then
多波巴嘅故事，
Topoba
多波巴
becomes number
嘅
one. 嘅徒弟，佢都覺得佢哋都會有好多嘅上司喎，但係佢最後都覺得多波巴咧係最重要、最嘅第一上司。
No need guilt for that。
唔需要有咩嘅罪疚感嘅喎。你如果遇到好嘅上司嘅話，你可以去跟隨佢好多，唔一定只係得一個。
From somebody, you should have that much gratitude。
你應該係咁諗嘅。
That you can't delete。Even you yourself become 100 times better than that person。
就算咧你比佢個人咧係叻過嗰個人好多好多嘅都好，你都應該好欣賞、好尊重嗰個老師。
Anybody from anybody you think as a teacher。
你對於好多嘅人咧都能夠咧做你嘅老師嘅話，呢個就對你係最好㗎啦。就睇下嗰個程度啦。咁你去比較一下，咁你會知道嗰個程度㗎啦。
14 disciples。
咁你睇下多波巴嗰14個好殊勝、好優秀嘅弟子，咁你就會明白㗎啦。相同地
emulate with them。
我希望我哋能夠係佢哋嘅化現，我哋都係佢哋嘅化現。我希望能夠成為佢哋嘅化現，去跟隨嗰個嘅僧團。佢哋係一種殊勝嘅僧侶。咁上次我哋都講過，普通嘅僧侶都好重要嘅。咁多謝大家，多謝各位。